Hi guys, this is the finished belly of the 1 to 72 Hawker Hurricane manufactured by Arma Hobby. Let's see how I got here. Actually, the weathering starts with the camouflage. For light colors, I usually begin with a black base. Here I also added an earth tone focused on the belly, where I expect the most dirt. I'll show you how I fill selected panels with color. You can spray thin models and lines to create a marbled look. Don't overpaint the surface too much. It's always easier to come back and add another layer than to rebuild the contrast again. Make sure not to completely cover the earth tone. After painting, it should still show through the underside color. It is always good to follow the aircraft's structure. For example, on fabric surfaces, I spray many thin parallel lines. I mainly use Mr. Paint lacquers. They atomize well and dry quickly. Although the result is interesting even with only two colors, I also darkened a few panel lines with smoke gray color. On darker colors, you can create interesting highlights using airbrush templates. I started with a mix of dark earth and white, then tone it down with thin base color layers. Don't worry about layering too much, just build it up gradually. Next, chipping with Prismacolor Premier pencils, my favorite for this. Use different grays and even white, focusing on the center of the aircraft. The closer to the wingtips, the less. You should use pencils on a matte surface. I prefer Mr. Paint Matte Varnish for a smooth finish. You can now see the before and after comparison. Don't be afraid of the result. It will fade in later steps. Decals also need a spa treatment. First matte varnish, then pencil work. I also darken the whole decal with smoke gray so it blends better to the surface. Then comes oil work. I use Tamiya panel line accent gray with a brush dampened and thinner. Tamiya's accent colors also work great for streaks and stains. I use a mix of brown and black for that. Always apply it over a satin surface. For heavier grime, I use weathering paste from Mr. Hobby. It's a thick texture paste, great for making clumps of dirt on vehicles, for example. Thinned down, it looks like splashed mud. Apply only a little with a damp brush and don't overdo as it intensifies when drying. Each layer builds upon the previous one, blending together to create a very nice depth. For streaking, I go back to Tamiya panel line accent, blended with thinner. And finally, the wash. Since many layers naturally darken the panel lines, the wash is very subtle. I used a ready light brown wash from AK Interactive. If applied over a glossy surface, you can easily wipe it with a dry paper towel. I used GX 100 Clear Gloss from Mr. Hobby. The final result is sealed with a satin varnish. I use the same steps on the upper surfaces. I'll cover it more in the next video of this Hurricane build series. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.